Bomb.com. You guys gotta make this. Look at that barbecue sauce. For today's rub, it's gonna be simple. Salt, black pepper, fresh ground, paprika, garlic, onion, 1 tablespoon of each. And I also put 1 tablespoon of dark brown or light brown sugar. Mix well. So here I got a bone-in Boston butt. You can buy these without a bone, but I prefer the bone. We have 11 pounds. Just go ahead and pat it dry. Fat to be trimmed on this side. So when you see something hanging like this, just cut it off. It ain't gonna last through the burn or through the cook. I'm thinking this might cook because it's so big. 11 pounder. I'm thinking it's probably a good 8 hours. I'm gonna leave the fat cap. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it at the end of the cook. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna score it just so I can get some of that rub, some of that seasonings inside the meat. Just rub it in. Get into those crevices. For this side, I'm going to just go ahead and add a binder. The other side I didn't want to put it because it was already sticky enough. I didn't need it. But this is where we're going to create the bark. We want a nice, beautiful bark. Put this in. Pat this in. Make sure you get the sides. Don't be afraid to be heavy on your seasonings. This is a real thick cut of meat, and it can handle it. Well, there she is. Put her on the smoker. Let's get a close-up. Let's go ahead and start a timer. See how long this cook will be. I'm gonna cook today 275, 300. I'm not gonna check on this pork butt maybe 2 hours from now. See how it's looking. Okay, guys, I gotta bring you over here. This is a 2-hour mark. We'll come back in 2 more hours. So every 2 hours I'll come back. And if you're looking, you ain't cooking. So stop looking. Bring this back down. Come back in 2 hours. This is 4 hours into it, guys. 4 hours. I already sprayed it maybe 3 times. But the bark pretty much almost setting up. Guys, we're at a 5.5 hour mark. Been cooking between 275 and 300. I think it's time to wrap. Pretty good bark. Let's see if I can zoom in. She's looking really nice. 5.5 hours, guys. So at this point, I'm going to put it back exactly the way it was. And right here, what I made was just butter, brown sugar, and some fresh ground. I want to say half a cup of sugar, half a cup of butter. So let me just mix this up. Put it on here. Remember, butter is your friend when it comes down to barbecuing. You can just leave it like that. You don't have to add anything. But for us, we like a little extra. It's going to seep in all into the meat. I know, it looks funky. It's already starting to melt. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and just double foil. I'm going to use heavy duty. And what I found out with this meter, that if you cover it with foil, it won't send a signal. So I'm going to just have to try to go back into the same place so I can get my temperature reading. So as long as this little part's out, you're okay. So 5.5 hours. I'm thinking probably another 3.5 to 4 hours before we come to this guy. Be patient, because it's worth the wait. Believe me, I want to go inside with the AC and chill, but barbecue takes time and it's skill. So I'll be back. So I already reached 203. This is what I usually do. I'll poke different sides, different muscles of the pork. And if it goes in like butter, and it's all money all day long in the bank. Let me show you what I got. She looks good. I got this barbecue sauce that I made a couple days ago. All I did was just add a little bit of water and a little bit of honey. Just pour it right on top, man. And just paint it on there. Like if you're painting your car, like a candy paint job. We're painting the pork. We're giving the pork a candy paint job right here. So, damn, check that out. Go ahead and close this lid back up. And I want this barbecue sauce to tack up. Finally, it's done. Let's check the timer on this. See how long we got. 8 hours and 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it rest at least 15-20. So the sauce tacked up just the way I wanted it. Beautiful bark on the side. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. So let me wrap this up. I'll come back in 10-15 minutes. We'll take a look at it. All right, guys. We let it rest for 30 minutes. The fat rendered beautiful. Let's see. If we did it right, this bone should come out right. It should just slip out. It's giving me trouble. It doesn't want to come out. Oh, here we go. We did it right. Built in. This meat has its own thermometer. So, you got your money muscle on this side. But let's just go ahead and dig in right here. Different muscles in here. Let me show you this muscle right here. Where the bone was at. This muscle right here. You guys ever do this? Couldn't get the whole thing. Make sure you guys eat this muscle by yourselves. This is how good it is. Pull it out. Still very hot. Here's that money muscle. This is what you use for competition. And this is exactly what you want to eat. Right here, man. Money muscle all day long. Here's the fat cap, guys. There it is. It protected our meat. It did its job. Go ahead and just peel away all this fat. And right under that fat, there's this muscle, this stringy muscle right here, which is also very delicious. See if I can get it. It's just a little too hot for me. Here we go. Here's a piece right here. This is money all day long. This is bomb. Here it is again. It's a muscle. It's very stringy, but very, very delicious. It's fat separator. So we're gonna just do, what I'm gonna do is just add all those juices right back in. Salud. Delicious. Damn, this is good. Probably the best I've ever had. I got pepper stuck in my throat. I'm going to show you a version how you can make it inside your house in the oven. It's pretty simple. It's not all that back breaking out, fighting the fire all day long, but I'll show you the recipe. Thank you for watching. Gracias. I'll see you next time. Bomb.com. You guys got to make this. Look at that barbecue sauce. Toasted the bread. We're going to eat good tonight, guys. Beautiful.